a lot of these women that are saying I want a man who can lead are not. They're either not patient enough to take the chance on a man and go through that journey and see if he develops into a man who becomes, the guy that should lead, or they want a guy that's already ready-made.
Let's please change the subject. Okay, so we'll talk about me in a bit.
Spanish fly.
So I've been seeing. Hold on,
Go ahead.
Yo, we are not this podcast. Can we take a shot? Let's take a shot.
See, this why we need to start. Give me the bottle. This is why we need to start After Hours, hosted by Muddy Waters and Buck.
Once we get a little more notoriety, we gonna launch that hoe. Don't worry.
Nigga, I'm already walking a tightrope.
Real. Honestly,
Aren't we all?
but real quick. Okay, shot up for all the listeners. We're taking a shot for the viewers. It's good. So, been seeing a lot of hot topics this week. A popular meme on the LaBoy page, and just I just want to talk about this. Just so, what was the meme? The meme is, can you find me a man that knows how to lead, so I can just bask in my feminine. I know you saw the meme, right?
I saw it.
How you say it?
Femininity.
Yeah, so I can bask in that.
Yeah.
And then the comments, these men nowadays, they don't know how to lead. Just real quick, I just wanted a woman's opinion on that, because I know how we feel, but I want to hear it from a woman's perspective. Just, I know you saw the meme.
I saw it.
Do you agree? Because you say you talk a lot of shit on your podcast.
I do.
So
And do. I first off, let me just say this. I don't really like Justin LaBoy, or however you
Thank you.
however you say it. That man
First
panders
off.
for social media
my
so
goodness.
hard.
so hard.
So hard. The dude with the, all you go to his page, you just see a bunch of
Respectfully.
words.
He be saying it respectfully a lot. That guy.
Respectfully.
For the chick.
Right.
Yeah.
And one day he's talking about femininity, and the next day he's talking about fuck bitches get money. It's
Exactly.
inconsistent. He's literally just doing it for clout. But hey,
The cloud is there.
you know what I
Whatever
mean?
works.
Yeah, if that's your cheat code and you keep going viral,
I ain't got nothing to say to you,
R1,
honestly.
R2,
Keep doing it.
L1,
I
R2.
don't fuck with him, but a lot of women repost his content
yeah.
just to kind of, because we live in that era. We gonna
Right.
throw shade through social media.
Yeah.
But again, about the topic, about the post. How do you feel about men leading in this generation?
I would love to see it. I would love to see it.
Really?
I would love to see it. I really would. But we're also in a really interesting place right now in terms of our society is things have changed. Things have changed. It's not going to be like it was for our parents and our grandparents. But at the core of it all, and if we're talking in a primal sense, women do want to be with a man who can lead, who can provide. That's literally bringing home the bacon. I'm not about to come home to somebody who's been playing on the game all day long and he asked me what's for dinner.
Okay, I see that point.
Not
I see
every
that
day, but
perspective.
I ain't gonna lie. On the off day,
Yeah, on the off day.
it's one day out the week. It's 7 days in a week. That one day,
Yeah.
I might
But
be on the game.
what does
It's only day, though.
leading actually mean? Just providing financially? Just, can we expound on that?
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely can. So leading. I need to be, first off, you want me to drop my last name. If I'm going to drop my last name and take your name, I need to trust that you have a legacy in mind for us.
Okay, understandable.
I like my last name. It's catchy. It has a tagline. I can't. It's not a part of.
It's not a part of the show
It's not
right
a
now.
part.
I'll tell
it's
you
not-
off mic, maybe.
Yeah, I mean that's off the record.
Nah,
You
I
giving
mean-
out my government.
Nah, man. No, but go ahead. No, but go on.
So you want to be able to trust that your husband, in the case of there being any issues, that he would be able to, first off, provide some great genetic material and provide some decent humans to this earth.
Okay.
You
Okay. But what
we got
We related.
some fertile men in the back talking about
Yes.
they can supply great genetic
and
material.
you
the
should see
listeners
my
know.
kid.
The listeners know these men
Thank-
are extremely fertile.
It goes beyond beauty, though. It goes beyond beauty. Somebody who is intelligent, somebody who has knowledge of economics, somebody who has an interest in building a legacy, somebody who has interest in being a contributing member to society. Because one thing that I've noticed, especially in the dating scene, is there are men out here who aren't interested in getting to know women and having a conversation. Sometimes men see women as an entertainment tool,
Sex toys.
But how
sex toy,
how
an
are women-
object,
Yeah.
and even beyond that. Like, I've been on dates where I will ask interesting questions, and this person will answer the question. They'll just and after they'll be like, "That was a good question." And don't ask me the question back. Don't want to engage me in conversation. I'm literally existing for your entertainment, and that goes beyond sex. It's just like I'm being objectified in another way. You're just using me for my resources and my time. There's nothing that I got out of that interaction.
So what is the ratio to men to women though? Is more women in the world, correct?
It 100%. And if,
Okay,
yeah,
it is.
You know what's fucked is that a woman could go outside and be like, I want to be married, and she could be on the market for 10, 15 years. A man could go outside and be like, I want to be married. I want to be in a committed situation.
Right.
And he can find so many beautiful women, and not just physically.
Okay.
That's a good point. That's a
Okay.
good point. Hold up, but been waiting. But go
with
ahead.
That ratio, I brought that up though to bring in the fact that it is gonna be harder for women to find that because most of the good men are already taken. So
Here
no,
you go.
it's the truth because I'm
Right
speaking
the mic,
for
right
the
the
married men.
Right the
You
mic.
know what I'm saying?
No,
I'm
go
a
ahead.
married man.
It's your demo.
You
It's
see
your
what I'm
demo.
saying? You see what I'm saying? I don't have to hide. You know? You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, with that ratio being messed up like that, it's like I get your point of view. Just
Right the mic. Right
So
the mic.
then, but in
It's
in
messed up
that,
people
should women settle? If all the
No
good
deal.
men are
Okay.
taken?
Never settle.
Okay.
Never settle.
Wait,
but
though.
also,
When did you get married?
When you say we've been married almost, we've been together.
Right in the
2
mic,
years.
right in the
We
mic.
got married 2016. So, and yeah, sister, cause this our family.
Yeah, it's our family.
You know what I'm saying? And she coming. That's why I gave the wrong address. That's why I stopped the show.
That's why he stopped the show. I'm like, yo, we recording,
This her
but
camera.
I know the severity of who we dealing with. But go ahead.
But so with that being said,
Right to the mic. Right to the mic.
so with that being said, I wanted to say that basically, you know, it's a lot of the ones that's left over is really most of the bullshit niggas.
No.
Okay,
No.
Wait,
No.
Time
Let me
out.
get this.
Let
Let
Bug
me
go.
go.
Let Bug go.
Let me go.
Bug been waiting patiently.
Let me say one thing.
He been no. Bug been
I
waiting.
ain't no
Let him go.
bullshit nigga.
Let Bug go.
Go ahead, bud.
Watch your
Okay.
usage. Watch your
So-
usage.
Essentially, for me, this comes down to standards, right? Standards, criteria, compatibility, right? So we look at this age and this generation as far as dating goes, and there is not a lot of compatibility, right? A lot of these women that are saying, I want a man who can lead, are not, they're either not patient enough to take the chance on a man and go through that journey and see if he develops into a man who becomes, you know, the guy that should lead, or they want a guy that's already ready-made. Like, yes, you can lead, but shit, like if I'm a leader, right,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't meet certain criteria financially, socially, for what it may, I may not engage in the right social circles or whatever it may be to, you know, satisfy your requirements as a man, as a potential suitor, as a mate. That is also something that's gonna get offset. Like, it's gonna get lost in translation. Like, yes, I like you, I want you to leave, but you don't make enough money, you don't drive the right car, I can't exactly follow you, even though this man has all the tools necessary. He has a strategy, he has a game plan, he has something set out, he has everything that you would essentially need to know that he's a leader. He understands, like, yes, I don't have it now, but I do have a plan on how to attain it. I do have this system in place that helps me go through my day, that making sure that every day I get better. I do all of these things as far as
Are you
emotional.
saying women don't want to go on the journey to see if a man
They don't.
will
No.
become a leader?
Well, no, I wouldn't
I
say they
agree.
don't, but I mean,
Man,
I wouldn't
feel
say-
like
I
a lot
wouldn't-
of women. I feel like a lot of women in this generation, from my perspective, they want, when they say lead, they want you to lead with your pocket.
Exactly.
yeah, okay, but
Exactly.
False. False.
I would
False.
say this though. I would
Immediately
say,
false.
Hold on, go ahead.
I would
Immediately
say,
Go ahead.
false.
Go
I
ahead.
like what Freddie said though,
Interesting. Go ahead. Go
because
ahead.
I feel like Let me let you go. I ain't gonna lie. The liquor didn't.
All right, hold it in your pocket. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Don't lose it.
I'm gonna get it back.
All right, don't lose it. There you go.
Cause I'm a provider.
How you feel about what he said, and then about how what I said essentially? Just
It's interesting because many of the men that I've interacted with do feel that way, and I would ask, what sort of women have you been entertaining?
Yeah,
What sort of women have you been entertaining?
That
Because-
goes both ways.
Well, I mean, it
That's the point.
definitely does.
That's the
It
point you're
definitely
making, though.
does
But
go
I do
both
feel
ways.
like a woman, most women will go on that ride with you while you trying to
I
get
have.
there, but at the same time,
Bullshit.
they might put a time limit on it.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Hey man, sometimes
I've gone on
look,
that ride.
I'ma just go off of this.
I
Off of
used to be a
personal
ride or die, and I
experience.
died a few. Call me
Off of
Jesus, because I
personal
done died and
experience.
come
Hold on real
back.
quick.
A lot of shit goes off of preference,
Right,
bro.
Mike?
And what I mean by preference, everybody be having that preference. I want this. I want
That's
that.
what it come
and
down to.
God
Yeah,
gonna see the
yeah.
exact opposite. And that's supposed to be the best. That'd probably be the best thing you ever run into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't know because your preferences are set to this.
And we
That's
live.
why they
and
be
we
free
live,
agents for 15
and we
years.
live in
Lord.
a social,
Your
and we live in a
mindset
social
on-
media era where you could I can get online and I can search for my preference. Okay,
Yeah.
this
You
is
can
what I
search
want.
for it,
Big
but
butt, big breast. You know
Is
what I'm
it gon-
saying?
They got that on Hinge?
Like,
I don't look for that though.
what
is Hinge?
I'm X
in
until I see what I like. Okay,
Oh,
okay.
and-
I like
Hinge
that.
is
Let me
like-
click a heart.
Hinge is like Tinder.
Yeah, but it's it's kind of more in depth, but it's getting a little more saturated, like with every app. But it's similar to Tinder, dating app, but it's more in depth. They post questions on there as well, like
Oh.
controversial opinion, abortion parties.
It's-
But
Alright.
back to what we were speaking on, real quick.
But I'm all for the man leading though.
I'm
'Cause I'm a man who-
leaning.
I'm a man who always leads.
Well,
'Cause
like-
I done took care of 2 different families, not at the same time, but I done came into a relationship with my first real relationship outside of high school was a woman, an older woman with a child.
Okay.
And I came
She
in
groomed you.
providing. And then you already know
Well-
my daughter's mother.
You heard that.
I ain't hear that.
But this,
Go ahead, keep
this
going,
the-
keep
Ken,
going. Say your point.
Ken,
Say-
this
go
the
ahead, say
thing
your point.
though. This topic comes up as a counter. It's basically a counter for women embracing their power. Like women are operating in a fucking manner that we ain't seen before.
He
Yeah.
talking now.
And
But the thing
we-
about it is,
Talk your
we all
shit.
for that,
Now,
right?
let him talk. Let him talk.
thing about
keep
it
going real
is,
quick.
it's the man gonna want to do that off the rip.
But this is the thing. The
'Cause I-
counter comes in because they embracing their power and they're saying, okay, basically, you motherfuckers is lacking. We gonna do this, and now they're gonna set this bar so high on what it's gonna take for you to lead because there has been this
now,
lack
but I ain't
thereof.
gonna lie. When I met my daughter's mother,
Okay.
I already knew she was struggling. Not to dish you, cause she will get on my ass. Not to dish you, but I saw you wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? She had
Right.
2 kids when I met her, and then after a while we had one together. But when I came in leading.
That's a leadership. That's leadership right there.
That's leadership right there. But
That's why the ratio plays the most important part, because at the end of the day, it's more women. So with that being said, women are not going to be able to find everybody that leads because we're out there,
Right, Mike.
but we leading with ours. You know
Let's
what I'm
offset
saying?
that.
And she not gonna see that because what I got at the highs. You know what I'm saying? Like. They not gonna see all the good men that's doing right. You know what I'm saying? They out there with the
let me
bullshit.
tell you-
No,
hey,
They
let
gonna
me give y'all
see
a
them, but they gon'
Let me get y'all a
if they
situation.
ain't got their shit together.
Here's where
Go
I
ahead.
find fault, or here's where I get in my feelings when I see women post that, right? And maybe it's the women I'm dealing with.
It is.
It probably is.
Definitely
I ain't
is.
gonna lie, I was out with the snow.
Oh, see,
I
that's where
already-
you went
You
wrong.
be playing in the snow?
And that's what I told you. That's what I told
You
you.
be frolicking,
Off top of
frolicking through the snow?
Not all the time.
I
Okay,
told
so-
I told you. I told
Somebody
you.
called a boy Bambi.
My
Oh
my
God, the Omar say
slogan.
we in the snow bunny crisis.
Yeah,
Was that
no,
the
you're
Omar
in the
say?
snow. We don't breed white women
Okay, let me finish. Let me get the point out. So I'm
Speak
out
your
with-
truth.
so
at all.
I'm out with the white woman. We having a good time. I think we having a good
Julius
time. Right?
Randle.
She goes out of town or whatever. She's in Dallas. She got a Mercedes, huh?
No, it's not.
Yeah, she got kids. Yeah,
I mean, kids.
2 different baby daddies. That's red flag off rip. 2
Oh, hold on
different
now, hold
baby
on now.
daddies. We gonna go into red flags right now, but That's a red flag for me. 2 different baby daddies. But I'll continue.
Ain't
the
no
story.
red flag for me.
So, okay, we know. I know.
Okay, this nigga.
So, there y'all getting me off topic. Oh yeah, so I'm with the white woman, right? She went to Dallas after our date, cool or whatever. She has a Mercedes truck or whatever, so she hits me up and was like, I'm mad I deleted the messages, but she goes, yeah, I'm on my way back, hard eyes, but gas is hot in the motherfucker. And I was like, hell yeah, you in a Mercedes. I'm adding on to it. Hell yeah,
That's
you
not
in a-
the right rebuttal. The rebuttal is to gas as high as a motherfucker. Dick is hard as a motherfucker too. Rebuttal.
So long story less long, she was trying to ask me for gas money, and I was like, well, I did just get into a car accident. I'm not finna send you no gas money off. I tried to blame it on my car accident, which is true. But I seen her post a meme the next day. I need man to lead, and let me thrive on my femininity.
Why did you feel
And it was
attacked by that? Did you feel attacked by that? You
Felt
felt like she
attacked.
was it was
I
a
know She
blame?
was attacking me.
It was,
Was
ain't gonna lie,
it?
it was a
I
little.
didn't no gas
That,
money.
that
Did
was a
she
little
ask you
sneak
for
diss,
gas money?
but I ain't gonna lie.
She did.
First of all, she is snow. She should have some type of bread,
Second of all,
unless
she
she's a trailer
trash.
park snow. Okay. Secondly, don't take. Secondly, don't take your ass to Dallas if you know you ain't got no money to get back.
Hey, bro, this,
Where your baby daddy is so far.
this coming from a guy who dealt with a snow bunny from Vider, and I was in KKK territory,
Texas.
Yeah,
knocking
racist
down the
spot,
white
racist
girl.
spot.
I did it for the culture.
It's worse
You know
than
what I'm
cutting
saying?
shoe.
Yeah, it was.
You did it for the coochie.
I'm invited, knocking down the white girl,
I'm not
bro.
fucking no white
So
woman.
with that being said, she had 2 different baby daddies. She used to try to, let me get some money for this. Nah, baby girl, this.
I'm not
Yes.
just going off her
Yes.
alone. I'm just saying. When I saw her repost that made me want to bring it to the pod because I wanted to know, what do women see as leading? So I gotta lead with my pocketbook.
I want to know that from a
So
woman.
What is?
I
We
want to
done
know
got
that.
to the root of it. The women that want to be led have children. They want.
I ain't got no kids. I got a dog. I have a dog.
You probably not
Wonder.
as bent up on that topic either. Because these motherfuckers is asking for shit and then saying, I want to be led. But you want to be led to my wife. That's what you want to be led to.
The new age woman, they
Lead
want to
your
be
motherfucking
led.
ass
They
to a
want to be.
job.
They want you to spend that bread
You know what
on.
I'm talking about? Like, don't act. You got a lot of
and
fucking
they got the
nerve.
nerve to call you broke.
I want to hear this. What is being led by a man? What is led to you?
The bedroom.
No.
Not at all.
We're gonna do
Not at
that.
all. Not at all. Not at all.
We gonna do that for sure.
A man that allows me to rest in my femininity. A man that allows me to be soft, and a man that allows me to be vulnerable. Like I can show those sides to myself.
Vulnerable, right?
So you can
of
do that with
women.
me because I'm soft off the rip.
And that's.
mean by vulnerable is something different.
What
But
that
no,
mean?
It's not.
that is perfect.
Thank you. It's
But
not.
that is
Let's-
more often than not, that is not what this topic is attesting to, and you know that.
Hold on, just a quick joke.
Yeah, quick
Is
joke.
your vulnerability pissing outside drunk?
It might hold my hands.
No.
Ain't like, hey, my,
You will get laid. You going home? You ain't going out
Hey, I
tomorrow.
keep the
How's that
napkins
for
in. Hey, I keep the napkins in the glove compartment.
ain't gonna lie, my truck ain't got no
kids. I know
napkins.
you got
You
Pampers.
better wipe
I know you
that
got some
fabric
wipes.
on it.
Once we get to the pissing outside stage, I will take the helm. We're going home.
I will take
when
the
you
lead.
get up tomorrow, you get you some Topo Chico, you get you some eggs, some bread.
Are you
and we'll sit
pissing
here and watch TV.
outside before you're comfortable with him?
Okay, let's be clear. I'm not pissing outside. Period.
I'm
I'm
just saying.
for the
Ain't gonna
jokey
lie,
jokes,
we
but
talking about
My
vulnerable
woman
moments.
piss outside with me. We in the trench. We locked in.
What we talking about though? Oh,
Because I probably
definition of
pissed
leading.
before you did.
said being
That's where we go this line. Because my woman piss outside, y'all locked in, she locked out. Motherfucker, you go piss outside.
y'all be pissing
I'ma do-
outside
I'ma
all
do
the
jokes.
It's not
time.
that hard. It's not that hard for us. It's not that hard.
I ain't gonna lie. If my
And then-
girl piss outside and I oh look at that bad.
Girls that piss
Look
outside
at
to
that
start
bad
fights on
bitch
your
pee.
behalf.
Look at her. She out there stunned. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a goofy
Girls
Let's
motherfucker.
that
bring
piss
it back in.
outside,
Let's bring
my
it back
boyfriend
in.
kick your ass.
Let's bring this back in. So we're talking about what do you think men leading is?
For me, and I will speak for me
For you
personally,
personally.
is a man who allows me to rest in my femininity.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know what that
Meaning-
means.
That's what I want to know.
I'm lost.
For example, we not going on a date and I drive to your house, I get in the passenger seat and you drive my car.
Okay, see, look,
we're
I ain't gonna lie.
not doing that.
That is
I
some
wanna-
bullshit,
I wanna
though.
hear. I just want to hear her.
We're not doing that. I was in a relationship. I was in a relationship once.
That's a full
Hey,
of
she
shit
from, she
nigga.
from the West
Like,
Coast.
I know
That's
full.
well-
I know a bullshit nigga when I see one.
I will drive.
That's a-
But okay, so I was in a
That's a red
relationship
flag.
once, and I was
gonna hear
meeting his family, and his family was all at his house, and
How long
we
y'all together before you met the fam?
about a year.
Okay.
We were together for about a year before I started meeting. But this was cousins, so I was meeting cousins. I wasn't meeting family. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Something similar.
What? When?
Right. So I pull up to his place, and we were all planning to go to like a rooftop bar that evening, and they was like, "Oh,
Fancy.
whose car are we? Are we doing Ubers? How's this gonna work?" And my partner at the time, he didn't have a car. He was like, "Oh, we could drive." I said, "Who is we?
Okay, yeah. See,
Who is a we?
so he ain't had no car.
No car.
He didn't have a car.
Why didn't he have a car?
He got in a wreck.
Okay.
He got in a wreck, and
I just got in a wreck.
All right.
Come on.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm finna
no,
say
yeah,
Curtis.
he got in a wreck some years ago, and
Years?
some years ago. But based on his profession and the way that he was living, the way that where he was living,
Right.
he could literally just walk to work.
Okay.
No,
yeah.
that's not an
No, I mean, he had a really good profession, and I'm not gonna say
It makes
what his
sense.
profession was because people
Yeah,
will
it
know who
makes
he
sense.
I
is.
gotta have a car though.
But we live in it's different.
Yeah, we in
locales.
Texas.
Like,
And
think
in
about if you.
Oh, so you was down. You was
I mean,
down
in
there.
California
Okay,
too,
alright,
there
no,
isn't
I
really
know
a
how that go
necessity
down.
to have a car, especially
Okay,
if you're in the
yeah,
Bay
it's
Area.
like in New York.
We
Where's
weren't
the
in the
Bay?
Bay Area though. No, we weren't in the Bay Area. We in Sacramento.
Oh, SAG. The SAG time.
No, we weren't in the Bay Area.
I'm familiar with the SAG.
But back to just men leading. And
Back
Jesse,
to men
what
leading.
Do you see as men leading?
That was a
I mean,
good one though.
you know, it's interesting too because I've said this before where I'm really attracted to a man where I know that it's just not a question. I know that whatever is happening, it's going to be taken care of. And I'm not talking about my bills. I've never asked a man to pay my bills. A man has never paid my bills. But in terms of somebody who really knows my love languages and really knows how to pour into me that way.
Talk to me.
My love language is quality time.
Oh my goodness.
My love language is quality time and acts of service. So if you
Yeah,
see
because you
that I'm
just-
really struggling
bro,
with something, maybe I'm like, I had a really long day at work
real good
and I
listener.
need somebody to
Let's
pick
hang
up
out.
groceries for
Let's
me,
do
or I
that.
need somebody to hang out. I need somebody to listen to me. I need somebody to just hold me and let me be
You need
soft.
a Virgo.
I don't need a Virgo.
Yeah, shit on the Virgos that.
Mo-
I
most
don't
women
need a
like to
Virgo.
vent, bro. Most women like to vent, and sometimes it's just good to be there for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta listen to some shit. You know what I'm saying?
When's your birthday?
I'm a Leo.
Oh, Leo.
That's a lion.
A liar. My
Yeah,
daddy
But
is
no,
Leo.
it's really
No.
interesting though because
That's
in
August, like,
in my dating,
almost-
I'm a July
It's
Leo.
not,
I'm a July Leo. I'm the end of July.
The end of July.
Yeah,
See,
I'm a
so
July Leo.
It is a Leo. Cause her birthday August 1st. Camila.
But bring it back in. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back.
I hate my sister. She's a weirdo.
But
I love her though.
let's hop into commercial break. That was an interesting conversation about just men leading, just hearing it from the woman's perspective and the guy's
Men gotta
perspective.
lead though.
No, men got